Welcome to the Cooking Corner. We're happy to welcome back Tanner Thorpe and Stephen Kitterson from Montereau doing shrimp and grits. Now, Stephen, it's your first time here. Great to see you.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
All right, so tell us a little bit about what we're making today.
Yeah, so we're making some shrimp and grits, and what I'm super excited about, what I love about this is, so Stephen, Chef K over here is one of my teammates over at Montereau, and he created his own seasoning. So he and his wife for about the past 4 years have been working on this seasoning. I'll let him talk a little bit more about that. But you know, he worked with a co-packer to get this all taken care of, and we just want to highlight and build up our team and show off the good work that they're doing. So I'm gonna start making some shrimp and grits. I'm gonna let Stephen talk a little bit about his background and why'd you make Creole seasoning?
Well, I'm from Louisiana, a place called Opelousas, the same place where Tony Sasser is from. And I say, well, if they can do it, I can do it too, because I've been in the industry for 21 years.
A little bit of time.
A little bit of time. Still a baby.
Still a baby.
And like Tanner said, my wife and I have been working on this, fine-tuning it for 4 years.
4 years. So tell me a little bit about what was the process during those years? What were you doing?
Just taking different seasoning blends, add a little bit of this, tasting it, trying it out, until we got it the perfect blend, the perfect amounts together. And here we are with Chef K's.
Chef K's, I love that. And so, of course, you know, there's lots of, you know, different similar things like this. What would you say makes yours different, your seasoning?
Main one is low sodium.
Okay, that's great. I know a lot of people are looking to be healthy, especially this time of year.
Low sodium, and you can use it on anything.
Well, it
Vegetables.
smells fantastic.
Yes.
Yeah, so what we have here, we've got a little bit of butter in the pan. I added the shrimp and the tomatoes and a liberal, healthy dose of Chef K's seasoning. I'm gonna let this saute a little bit, and I'm gonna add the garlic. Now, the reason I put the tomatoes in when I put in the shrimp on them is because you want those tomatoes to release some of their juice, and that helps build the sauce. So, you know, it's when you're cooking shrimp, when I make shrimp and grits, I like to cut the shrimp down into smaller pieces.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to sit there and fight with tails. I don't want to, like, be biting through it as I'm going through it. So I like to cut it into little pieces, and you can see that, you know, it's starting to turn nice and pink.
Yeah.
And I'm going to add a healthy amount of garlic here. Because, I mean, you gotta have garlic. Now, it wouldn't be a cooking segment with me if I didn't give a little bit of history. Right? So shrimp and grits isn't technically Creole. It was actually made by the Gullah people of Southern Carolina. So, but it's kind of been adopted in that Southern cooking. Now, Creole, by definition, is not traditionally just American. So the Creole people are also from Brazil, Portugal, Mexico, but really what it was West Africans who were coming over, unfortunately on slave ships, but they would get into a culture, and they would start bringing some of their spices and flavors from West Africa, and it kind of became this melting pot of really great food, really great flavor. So,
yeah, no, it smells fantastic.
Yeah, so I'm gonna let this shrimp,
it tastes even better.
It's gonna taste even better. I'm gonna let this shrimp cook a little bit longer, and then I'm gonna add some green onions. We're serving this on top of some cheddar grits today. So classic shrimp and grits. You got all those good big flavors.
Yummy.
Shout out to Chef K. Brother, I'm so proud of you.
Yes, we're so glad you joined us. And for those at home, they may want to try. How can they access your seasoning?
At the moment, you can reach it at chefkseasoning@gmail.com or phone 918-527-6714.
Awesome. Well, Chef, thank you both for joining us.
Yeah, thank you so much, Autumn.
We'll be right back after this quick break.